discussing about the current division method. We know that whenever two equivalent resistors are there, or two resistors are connected in parallel. So here the today topic is current division method. So how the current will be divided? Suppose let us take, I am having two resistors are there. This is R1, this is R2. Here my total current is I. It has divided as I1, and here my current has divided as I2. Now my question is, if my total current I is equal to I1 plus I2. Here I have seen that my total current I is divided into I1 and I2. Suppose I have taken my total current I is equal to 4. Can I write this as 2 plus 2? Or if I have taken my total current is equal to 4, can I write this as 2.5 plus 1.5? Can I write? So here I will be having multiple options I will be having. So to know that how the current will be divided when two resistors are connected in parallel. So here the basic concept when we are coming to the parallel connection is the voltage is same. So simply here I can write the voltage across R1. The voltage across R1 is equal to voltage across R2. As both R1 and R2 are connected in parallel, I can say the voltage across R1 is equal to voltage across R2. So here I1 into R1 is equal to I2 into R2. So here by using the Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. The voltage across the R1 is equal to I1 into R1. The voltage across R2 is equal to I2 into R2. Now here what is happening here? Now already we are having I is equal to I1 plus I2. From that equation can I write as I is equal to I1 plus I2? Can I write I1 is equal to I minus I2? Can I write? I can write I1 is equal to I minus I2. I am substituting in the place of I1. So here I minus I2 into R1. I minus I1 into R1 is equal to I2 into R2. So here if I am simplifying, I into R1 minus I2 into R1 is equal to I2 into R2. Here I am having I2 into R2, here I am having I2 into, so here I into R1 is equal to I2 into R1 plus R2 I am taking. I have taken I1 into R1 is equal to I2 into R1 plus R2 I have taken. Now I want the value, I know the total current and I know the equivalent resistances also. From this simply can I write I2 is equal to total current into opposite resistance by sum of the resistances. Can I write? So this is the total current I2 is equal to total current into opposite resistance by sum of the resistances. So this is one formula what we are having, what we have derived here. In the same way, I can write here my I1 is equal to total current into opposite resistance by sum of the resistances. This is one more formula what we have derived now. So these are the two formulas which we are having. So here, if you want to see here also what is happening, simply if I want the value of I1, total current into opposite resistance by sum of the resistances. I2 is equal to total current into opposite resistance by sum of the resistances. This is nothing but simply my current division method. Voltage division method. We know that whenever the resistors are connected in series, my current will be same and voltage is different. So here what is happening? So I will be writing voltage division method. How the voltage will be divided when two resistors are connected in series. Now, suppose I am having two resistors R1 and this is R2 across the terminals A and B. I am having two resistors R1 and R2 which are connected in series across the terminals A and B. the voltage across R1 is V1, the voltage across R2 is V2, and the total voltage is V across the terminals A and B. Here what we have done, man? Two resistors R1 and R2 are connected in series. The voltage across R1 is equal to V1, the voltage across R2 is equal to V2. The total voltage across R1 and R2 is equal to V. Now here, if I am saying my current is same here, my current I is same. By using Ohm's law, can I write here I is equal to V1 by R1, which is equal to V2 by R2. As R1 and R2 are connected in series, this is equal to V by R1 plus R2. Can I write? My total current across R1 is equal to V1 by R1. The total voltage across R2 is equal to, total current across R2 is equal to V2 by R2. The total voltage across R1 and R2 is V by R1 plus R2. Now here, if I am equating these two equations, if I am equating V1 by R1 is equal to V by R1 plus R2. From this I want the value of V1. So simply can I write here, my V1 is equal to total voltage into same resistance R1 by R1 plus R2. Can I write here? See here. V1 is equal to total voltage into same resistance by sum of the resistances. Now, if I am equating these two equations, which is V2 by R2, V2 by R2 is equal to V into, or simply V by R1 plus R2. From this simply can I write my V2 is equal to total voltage into same resistance by sum of the resistances. This is how we will be solving the problem here. This method is said to be voltage division method.